In this video, we are going to explore a practical business problem. What really drives sales in a retail store? Sales usually do not depend on just one factor. Advertising, pricing, customer footfall, and promotions all play a role at the same time. To understand their combined effect, we use a multiple linear regression model. In our example, we will follow the data, examine different variables together, and see how regression helps us understand which factors matter the most. Okay, imagine a manager is in charge of a big retail company. Some of the stores are performing very well and others not so much. They have got to figure out why. Management has some ideas, of course, but they cannot bet millions of dollars on a hunch or a guess. They need some facts to know where to put their money, and that brings them right to the heart of their investigation. What are the things that actually make a difference in sales? Is it all about having the lowest price? Is it how much you spend on advertising? Or maybe it is as simple as having a bigger store. Let us try to find out. What are the key factors that everyone thinks are influencing sales? Suppose the management has pointed out 3 factors: price, advertising, and store size. They know how much the products cost, the advertising budget for each location, and the actual size of the store. This looks like a good start. So they go ahead and collect the data from different stores. And their first clue comes in pretty quickly when they simply look at the data. There is a pattern here. Stores that have lower prices seem to sell more stuff. It is a classic case of price sensitivity. No huge surprise, but it is their first solid lead. The second clue points right at the marketing people. The data shows a pretty clear link. The more a store spends on advertising, the more revenue it seems to bring in. And the third clue is all about real estate. Again, the connection is strong. Bigger stores bring in bigger sales. So now they have got 3 really strong leads. But here, they must remind themselves of one thing. Just because 2 things happen together does not mean one is causing the other. These initial clues are great, but they do not tell how much each factor matters compared to the others. Are they all equally important? For that, they need to use the special toolkit, something we call a regression model. So the factors are price, advertising, and store size. And the model they constructed tells exactly how much each one on its own is affecting sales. So once they construct the model, they are not just guessing anymore. Observe that they have constructed a multiple linear regression model because there are more than just one explanatory variable or independent variable. In the equation, each beta measures the impact. Beta 1 tells us if price increases by 1 unit, how much does sales change? Beta 2 tells us if advertising increases by 1 unit, how much do sales change? And Beta 3 tells us if store size increases, what happens to sales? Let us now see what the numbers actually told them and crack this case wide open. After estimation, they get these results. Price has a negative effect. Advertising has a positive effect. And store size has a positive effect on the sales revenue. This means higher price reduces sales, more advertising increases sales, and larger store increases sales. The model confirms their hunches, but now with some serious numbers. Now they are not guessing but measuring, right? So what does this really mean for the business? Well, there are 3 things. First, the customers really do care about price. Second, marketing dollars are not just an expense. They are an investment with a fantastic return. And third, bigger the store, the better. Expanding store size is a legit way to grow revenue. Now, here is the catch. Knowing what drives sales is one thing, but figuring out what to do with that information, that is a whole different thing. Now the management has to go from data to actual decisions. And this is where it gets tough because the data reveals a real dilemma. Sure, they can reduce the prices to get more people in the door, but that eats away at the profit on every single thing they sell, isn't it? Or they can increase the advertising, which they know works, but that will cost more. So what will they do now? Given that crazy high return we saw, the recommendation becomes pretty clear. It is a 3-step plan. Step 1. Invest in advertising. The numbers do not lie. Step 2. When you expand, go big. Focus on larger stores and where demand is high. And step 3. Be smart with pricing. Do not get into a race to the bottom that kills the profit margins. Find that sweet spot. And this whole case study comes down to one powerful idea. Tools like this, like multiple regression, help managers get past their gut feelings and actually quantify what works and what does not. It is all about making smarter decisions backed by real evidence. And that brings us to the final question. The data is pretty clear. Both cutting prices and boosting ads will increase your sales, but they have very different costs and consequences. So now that you have seen the evidence, I'm going to leave you with this. If it was your company, your money on the line, which lever would you pull? Would you cut prices or would you increase that advertising budget? Leave your comments below.